What's going on, my people? It's your boy Denzel FX, back again with another video. Today is Valentine's Day, the 14th of February 2023, and as you know, it is 1:22, so we have CPI in about 8 minutes. I'm going to pop the little picture of the news event over here. Okay, so what I'm actually going to do in today's video is I'm actually going to attempt to pass a 100K challenge, phase 1, just trading CPI. We've got the account here, it's locked, it's loaded, and it's ready. So we're gonna jump straight into the charts. We're gonna be trading this shit live. So let's just see how it goes. And if we pass it, we pass it. If we don't, then we'll try again next time. Let's go. Another thing is I will be trying to trade USD pairs, of course. So I've got my eyes on USD JPY, USD CAD, GBP USD, and maybe gold. So yeah, still running out of time. 5 minutes remaining, as you can see. Boom. And we're just going to see what we can do with this. It's going to be fun. We are rolling. It is 1:29, and we are about to trade USD JPY. We're going for buys, my people. Okay, we have hit the buy. We've got our buy position going. So okay. Fluctuating. Minus 1%. Okay. USD JPY. Look, we are up 13 bags. It's not allowing me to close the thing, my people. Close. Boom. And yes, sir, we have closed out with 10K profits, my people. I'm going to take a screenshot, scalp. Then I am also going to show you guys how I analyze this trade to make the 10K profits. Yeah, my people, I hope you enjoyed it so far, and let's get to the next part. What is going on, people? So we are now going to break this trade down, and I'm going to show you basically how I managed to get the buying position for CPI USD JPY. So one of the first things we need to do inside the market before we actually enter these trades is identify the high levels and the low levels inside the market. The reason we identify these levels inside the market is simply because price has to head towards either one of them. So whenever we have a big news event, always just make sure you mark out the high level and you mark out the low level, and price will go to either one of those levels. It is up to you to use your knowledge inside the market to identify and see, okay, what is the probability of price coming towards this level opposed towards the other level, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to show you what USD JPY was revealing to us. So here we can clearly see we have a level of resistance over here. Boom. We have another level of resistance over here. Boom. And we have another level of resistance here. Boom. We have 3 levels of resistance. And before the news comes out here, we need to understand, okay, price has a high chance of it coming towards this level opposed towards this low level over here. That's just one thing to keep note of, okay? Secondly, we need to quickly jump into where's the line chart and identify where the next low level inside the market could potentially be. And for me personally, since the news is going to be happening at a very fast-paced type of action, I can think and I can say price was most likely going to come towards this level here. We can clearly see it's acting as support, resistance, and here we had the wick out just after the news happened. And if we just quickly continue taking this here towards the left-hand side, we can clearly see that in the past, this did act as support and resistance. So this is a beautiful supply and demand zone. So now the fact that we have identified this level here inside the market, we can break it down into where's the lower time frame and just see exactly how we managed to dive in and find this entry. So Now we can jump in towards the 1 hour time frame and just see what is happening here on the 1 hour time frame. So first things first, on the 4 hour time frame, this was the level here, price broke structure. So price is actually kind of retracing now and started to push towards the upside. That's just one thing to take a quick note of. And clearly, obviously, now that we can see this in the 1 hour time frame, it is a lot easier to see that, yeah, price had a high chance of it actually approaching this level in order to, come towards a different level, okay? So next thing we need to understand is, what is price action actually telling us? So as we can clearly see here, we have a nice push towards the upside. Price has broken these levels of structure, as you can see. So now what I can do is I can quickly draw a trend line pushing price towards the downside, like so. The reason we use trend lines is so we can identify which phase inside the market we're in and which direction we could be going towards. So here we can clearly see price was moving in some sort of correction phase inside this little channel we have just drawn out over here. All we have to do is we can either wait for price to come towards this level like so and look for our entries, or we wait for a breakout retest, and as you can see, price will then skyrocket towards the upside. Now we can jump in towards a 15-minute time frame to see this a little bit more cleaner, okay? So as we can see here in the 15-minute time frame, price is pushing towards the downside. It impulsed here. It started to move in a very corrective manner over here. We had the break of structure, price impulse, and it started to correct. One thing we need to notice is that price actually ended up breaking this level of structure. This was a key moment for us to get that buy entry. The reason we broke this level of structure, we can now start to look for price to object in towards the opposite direction. If price never broke this level like so, of course, when CPI comes out, we will look for price to continue to sell off and grab that liquidity at this support level, which is what it did after it took our buys. So the fact that we had identified that break of structure like so, all we had to do then was wait for price to actually come towards our entry zone, which was somewhere around this level here. So this was at 1 o'clock. Then at 1:15, price was down here. Boom. At 1:15, price was down here. Then finally, what we did there was literally we took our entries. Boom. The setup was something like this anyway. But the aim of the game was to pass the challenge within one trade, trading CPI. So I did use a very high lot size so we can actually get this thing passed. So with that being said, we can clearly see price came all the way towards these high levels like so. Now we can add we can add a fourth arrow to this level here to show you guys that, yeah, this is now a level of major resistance, which it already was in the past. Now, if we scale back out towards a 4-hour time frame, we can clearly see this is a strong zone inside the market. But yeah, my people, I'm just here to break down this trade, nothing more, nothing less. I hope you guys enjoyed the video of me passing this challenge within literally 30 bleeding seconds. With that being said, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let there be peace in the Middle East, and let my brothers and sisters be safe.